The Detroit Pistons today, on Sunday, give up 114 points to the Hornets of Charlotte. The Charlotte Hornets. Former Bobcats. Before it was the Bobcats, it was the Hornets. We give up 114 points to our 98 points. We don't even reach triple digits to the Charlotte Hornets today. And I watched, most of the game, and it's disheartening. But we back, Motor City Sports Talk. It's tough to talk anything but Lions right now. The Red Wings are going through a transition phase, rightfully so. They've been winning for forever. They earned that right. Tigers, nothing of spectacular moves right now. But, man, that was tough to watch, man. Our guard play is so horrible, man. I mean, Stanley Johnson, what? I mean, can you believe we passed up on Devin Booker for this guy? And a lot of teams passed up on Devin Booker, though, but he just hasn't just really become what I thought he could be coming out of Arizona. Pick and roll, Dwight and Kemba killing it. And I was watching Andre Drummond give his interview. It seemed like this dude is really doing all he can. Seemed like he was demoralized, drained, frustrated. And it's hard. It's hard when you really care about the game, man, and you don't care about the millions. You care about winning the game, and you keep losing. What else can he do? This coaching staff has took the Detroit Pistons to where they took as far as they can go. And it looked like a couple years ago, we was playing Cleveland in the first round of the playoffs, like, okay, Reggie, I see you. Okay, Dre. All right, after Tobias. These guys can do it, man. We can coach and make moves, and we can just be a player. For us not to even be a mid player or a lower level player for real, like a 7th, 8th, type of seed. We like 9th right now, but we not even 8 or 9. We're not even 8 or 7. And it's getting sad. It's getting sad. It really is, man. And I'm just, Stan Van Gundy got to go. They ain't making the playoffs, man. Not playing like this. They're not. Andre Drummond should be a way better rim defender than what he is. And the reason he's not a good rim defender is because we don't have any good perimeter defenders, and he has to worry about every little thing. And also the coaching. They don't develop talent. The Pistons don't develop talent. You go all the way back to Rick Carlisle. We haven't developed talent. And for the Bobcats, you to go into Charlotte after coming off that performance versus Boston, and you come in there and just, play like that with no energy and get popped off rip. You don't deserve to wear Detroit. You don't deserve fans to come down to the Little Caesar Pizza Bowl, whatever it's called, to watch you guys play. Because that was no effort today. No effort. And T Grizzly doesn't co-sign that. No effort. They try to make a push late in the game and wake up. No. The Pistons have to do something drastic to win the fans back and win games. You win games, you win the fans back. It's something that needs to happen. It really does. You move to Detroit, that's good. That's the step in the right direction. But Detroit is not going to stop doing what we're doing and come see a sorry product. They have to get some guard play. And if you think, Reggie Jackson come back, he going to save us? No. He might help a little bit. But Ish Smith is not a starting caliber point guard. I'm sorry. He's not. Stanley Johnson isn't a starting caliber player. Reggie Bullock is a good bench player. He's not a starting caliber player. So you don't have a starter that's worth a damn in your perimeter game. You got a good power forward in Blake Griffin. You got a good center in Drummond. But if you ain't got starters, if you ain't got starting caliber perimeter players, it's nothing you really can do in this league. This league is so guard-driven now. It's so guard-driven. And maybe they should have traded for a guard instead of trading for Blake Griffin, but who was available? Who was available? And probably nobody. And Blake was the best available person out there for them to pick up and try to sell tickets. And it's frustrating because you want to watch the Pistons. You want to support the Pistons. You want them to be good in the sorry East. And we had hopes when they made the playoffs. We thought we was gonna go to another level, take it to another stratosphere, but it didn't happen. You know, and now we thinking draft and rebuilding, like rebuilding. And I think the Pistons need to really rebuild. I don't want to trade Andre Drummond. I don't want to trade Blake Griffin. But the Pistons should have did this a long time ago. Stop trying to pick up pieces and trying to make something with nothing. Because this is not Major League Baseball. This is not the NFL where you can hope for a good draft year and they can turn your franchise around. 9 times out of 10, it's not too many diamonds in the rough in the NBA draft. You know, it's not. And in the diamonds in the rough that are there, the Pistons have historically passed them up. Guys like Devin Booker. Guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, they passed him up. You know, they pass up people every year. Kyle Kuzma, Donovan Mitchell this year. Josh Hart passed him up. You know, didn't take chances. So historically, it tells us that the organization has failed the team, but not picking up star potential players in the draft and passing them up. And the good players they did have in draft and they scouted and picked up, and Spencer Dinwiddie and Chris Middleton, who can definitely help. Both can help this team out right now. That could be the Spartan backcourt at what 6'7" and 6'6". You put them two guys with Dre and Blake Griffin, you definitely at least a 4 or 5 or 6 seed in the East right now. But the assets that we did have, we gave them away for a bag of rap snacks. What Tom Gores needs to do? He doesn't even need to sell the team. Okay, you go out there, you get the most young, innovative general manager, like Cleveland did. You get somebody that's got promise. Young, though. Young. Let me say that again. Young. Maybe he may be not ready right now, but you go get him. And you let him figure this thing out. And y'all come up with a plan, and y'all figure some stuff out. Clean the scouting department out. Clean the coaches out. You know what? We want to be dead bad. You trade everybody. You become dead bad. You become terrible. You have to destroy before you can build. You become bad. I mean, historic Cleveland Cavalier bad. 16 winning games back. Philadelphia 76ers bad. And you get top talent. It's time. They should have did it this year. Trade everybody. Get top talent. You got to be a player in the draft. You got to win the lottery and come close to being a top 5 pick soon. After this year, they need to do that. You know, because it ain't going to work. And get you a young, innovative coach, a young, innovative general manager, work together. Even if you got to go to college to get them, you know. Kevin Ollie still at UConn. He's a fantastic coach. But it's just time to tear it down, and build it through the draft. The draft is hot at least the next 2 years. So you're going to miss out this year. But the draft is really, really hot next year. So, you know, I don't want to bash them, but it's tough not to. Motor City Sports Talk, we gone.